So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Lyon has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled they're ready. Let's get this match started. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs a direct hit.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
End of the first over. The batting team are now 7 from none.
Going with spin now.
New bowler into the attack.
It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Smith, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield. Swept away, but finds the fielder.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Oh, crisp, elegant, and in this case, definitely powerful. Fantastic start to the chase. Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Lyon, the spinner, coming into the attack. Was quick onto that in the infield. Good pick up, big chance. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. We didn't hear or see anything. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Australia has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the 3rd over. The score is now 2-1. And we'll have another 5 balls from this bowler.
Lyon from the football stand end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Couldn't get it through the field. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. No. Terrible shot. Everyone's gone up. Finds the fielder with that shot.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 3 for 0.
Agar, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Kirkstall lane end. Straight to the fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. Australia with a massive shout. Edged it. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
End of the 6th over. The batting team are now 25 for 0. The bowler will continue for the next 5 balls.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Oh, that's great work in the deep, saved a certain boundary. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Some adjustments to the field.
Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and starting to really build this innings.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive outside edge. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
End of the 7th over.
Lyon from the football stand end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That's a boundary save for sure. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Needs a direct hit. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
End of the 7th over. The batting team are now 41 for 9.
Abbott, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the football stand end. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Absolutely middled that.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
A few moves made in the field. Some adjustments to the field. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nearly gets the edge. Abbott with a great delivery there. They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Really playing all their shots that over, very expensive.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Agar, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the Kirkstall lane end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. Australia has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Chance to run two. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Edge, but it drops safely. Australia goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. Gone. Fine catch.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
The 9th over. The batting team are now 9 for 1.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
He's got their tail up.
Misses everything. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Smith with a huge appeal.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Swept away but finds the fielder. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Cuts that off well in the infield. That ends a very successful over. Only a handful of runs and a haul of 2 wickets to show for it.
End of the 11th over. The batting team are now 59 quickly.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Doesn't beat the infield. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Oh, would you look at that straight drive? It barreled straight into the stumps at the other end. That would have gone for 4 surely. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Couldn't get it through the field. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the football stand end. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. That's a confident appeal. They've gone up here. The bowler looks really confident.
End of the 12th over. The batting team are now 60 for 5. And we'll have another 5 balls from this bowler.
Smith from the Kirkstall lane end. Everyone's gone up. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Klassen looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Drilled that one away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Smith shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Great bowling. Yep.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Smith ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
End of the over. The batting team are now 66 for 5.
Head back on now.
Bowler into the attack for Australia.
Bowling fielders look really confident. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Now on 6 for 6.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. That's a boundary save for sure.
End of the 14th over. The score is now 68 for 6. Well, we'll have another 5 balls from this bowler.
Wait.
That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Good pick up. Big chance. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
No point running for that one. It was a four the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
Yes. No.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Australia needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
End of the 15th over. The batting team are now on 4 for 7.
Smith from the football stand end. No. Terrible shot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
Yep.
Oh, fantastic catch. Super catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Australia has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. On that nicely, good defence. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. We didn't hear or see anything. And another defensive shot. That's the end of the over. Brilliant bowling ensures no runs added and 1 wicket goes on the wicket column.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 4 for 8.
Zampa comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down. Dug that out well. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Oh, great shot.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
End of the 17th over. The batting team are now at 2 for 8.
Head back into the attack.
Bowler into the attack.
Wait.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Timed that perfectly.
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait up.
Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. Didn't time it at all, and mid-on with an easy catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big, big score, and it's not to be.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Everyone's gone up.
End of the over. The score is now 6 for 9.
Zampa has been going really well here. Comes back on from the football stand end.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield. That's a confident appeal. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
Yes.
Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
End of the 20th over. The batting team are now 1 for 9. 5 more balls for
Zampa to wrap up the innings. Beautiful catch. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Wow, that's missed the lot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. There's a chance if it hits. Shot, not waiting around.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
End of the over. 8 off it. Australia are 8 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the football stand end.
How will he reply?
Finds the fielder with that shot. That'll be a dead ball. Couldn't get it through the field. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. Australia are 11 for none.
End of the second over. Australia are now on 11 for none.
Jensen, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Kirkstall lane end. Misses everything. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Captain's going to change things around in the field. No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nearly gets the edge. Jensen with a great delivery there. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
End of the third over. Australia are now 3 for 0. And we'll have another 5 balls from this bowler.
Jansen from the Kirkstall lane end. Was quick onto that in the infield. No, terrible shot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Completely done by the Yorker. Great bowling.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
6 runs added in the over. Australia 29 for 1.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Norkia with a huge appeal. Smith in deep discussion with his teammate. It's close, but I think it's just clipping the stumps.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team.
He's got their tail up.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Norkia finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
That's the power play completed, and it's been a splendid mix of boundaries and running. It's the start they would have wanted.
Jensen, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the football stand end. Maharaj coming into the attack from the football stand end. Maharaj from the football stand end. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Good running. They should come back for 2. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. We didn't hear or see anything. That's a boundary save for sure. Maharaj has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
The 7th over. Australia are now 38 for 2.
Ngidi coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. driven through cover. Just the one. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Good pick up, big chance. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. David, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. And caught. That's just superb. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Oh, what a shot. First ball. Smashed it.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Well balanced, smothered the ball and through the leg side it goes. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. That ends a very successful over. Only a handful of runs and a haul of 2 wickets to show for it.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Markram into the attack now from the Kirkstall lane end. Markram from the Kirkstall lane end. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. How will the bowler respond?
Markram, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Swept away, but finds the fielder. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
The bowler is now on a hat-trick with that wicket. Is coming into bat.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Doesn't beat the infield. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Over. Australia are 57 for 6.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
And we'll have another 5 balls from this bowler.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. There's a chance if it hits. Straight to the fielder. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Markram ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
With 55 balls remaining, Australia need 32 runs and have 6 out.
Going with pace now.
The new bowler into the attack.
Smacks that away through the gap. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Needs to be on target. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Couldn't get it through the field. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
They trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Coming into bat at number 9.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
No, terrible shot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything.
End of the over. Australia are now on 63%. Final balls for this bowler.
Norkia from the Kirkstall lane end. The bowler looks really confident. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Power and precision in that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nearly gets the edge. Norkia with a great delivery there. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
End of the 12th over. Australia are now 70%.
Maharaj, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Kirkstall lane end.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Number 10 for Australia. Please give him a warm welcome.
Another one goes off to the pavilion. That's 9 down now. Some good bowling, finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the end.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? On that nicely, good defence. That over could have really sealed this game. Losing 2 wickets in 1 over in this format is tough to recover from.
End of the over. Australia are now 70 for 9. The bowler will continue for the next 5 balls.
Maharaj from the football stand end. Yet another defensive stroke. These batters are playing it far too safe at the moment. They really need to start swinging soon. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Everyone's gone up. Misses everything. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. You didn't hear or see anything. Bowled, and it's all over. The bowling side get home in a thriller.
That's it, they're all out. Amazing bowling display. Felt the victory was only a matter of time, and so it's proved. Just a brilliant win.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.